Last week we talked about Nintendo and their troublesome situation with the Wii U. You guys, our viewers, responded with massive feedback on the subject. Well, it is Nintendo. Of course there's going to be love for Nintendo. Viewer Sam Muir pointed out that there are some awesome games coming out for the system. He said it's underrated and he said people need to give it a chance. While I don't disagree with that statement, I do think that it's not only an issue with the consumers, it's more an issue with Nintendo and its relationship with third-party publishers. Something needs to change here. We need to stop seeing Nintendo-published only games. Death X, the X-Kid X1 is also kind of optimistic. He predicts that the Wii U will match the lifetime sales record of the GameCube. That means they need to sell 22 million units. Back in 2002, Nintendo sold 3.8 million GameCubes in just 1 year. The modern market is much tougher, and that means Nintendo's gonna have a hard time reaching that number. Even though most people agree that Nintendo's in a pickle, hope comes in all kinds, shapes, and sizes. Some even say that people will pay $300 to play Super Smash Bros. Isn't that right, Terminator 1233? And now, I want to jump into this week's subject, which is World of Warcraft.
It is the lifeblood of this world.
Blizzard Entertainment has been reporting a drop in World of Warcraft subscribers for several quarters now. In November, the number kind of stabilized around the 7.5 million mark, but that's still a huge drop from the 12 million not so long ago. Even though Blizzard has had a 40% drop in subscribers, they're not going to pull the plug on WoW that easy. They still make 7 million times $15 per month. That's like $105 million. And we're not even taking the sale of pets or expansions into consideration. Blizzard isn't crazy. Financially, there's no reason to unplug Azeroth or make it a free game. World of Warcraft has changed a lot over the years, not even mentioning the visual changes that Cataclysm brought to the world. Many players stopped playing because they felt like the dailies and all of the raids and dungeons were just really repetitive. I personally stopped playing because I was sick of LFR. It made raiding completely useless. I mean, it was so noob-friendly that there was no actual content for the people who didn't join the LFR. Back in the day, it was so amazing when someone downed Ragnaros or Onyxia. I even remember doing ICC and kicking ass on the Lich King, but it's not like that anymore. It's not like Encourage 40-man raids. But alas, nowadays anyone can go ahead and kill Deathwing or fight against Garrosh, which is in some ways a good thing. But it makes the more hardcore fans like myself really miss the days when someone would pose in Tier 2 Dragonstalker armor by the bank in Ironforge and everyone would be amazed. The old world that we knew and loved was no more, and with the introduction of the Pandaren, a lot of the hardcore fans were in an uprising. Maybe World of Draenor can bring back some of the glory days, but it's likely that subscriber numbers will continue to decline as people don't want to play a game that feels like a job. What are your thoughts on the future of World of Warcraft? Do you have any ideas that could make Blizzard bring back those old glory days? Is there any way to save World of Warcraft and pump up its subscribers again? Let me know in the comments of this video, and maybe your comment will be read on next week's show. For the Horde, see you next week.